Ow, jump scare. On today's episode, we have a girlfriend who is done faking it. An OP has a shitty job interview. A one-night stand has some consequences. An OP who really likes Tic-Tacs. And a man forgets his sweater in OP's car. For the Patreon exclusive stories, we have a man who listens to his wife play in the bedroom. And that's right, 2 stories on a Monday, because I love you. A boyfriend who gets close to OP's grandma without her knowing. If those sound interesting to you and you want day early and ad-free episodes, head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network, or you can sign up on our YouTube members page. Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
I'm not ready.
Get
What the f*** is up?
Whoa. You have to believe that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a Monday intro out. You know what I mean?
Woo, jump scare indeed. God damn, that was wild.
It's your boy Josh. That's right. I have taken over the Monday episode today. With me are my lovely co-hosts, John and Sean, of course. What's up, boys?
Lovely.
Not too much. I got to say, if I'm being quite honest, don't love the fact that you're implying that John and I don't love our Monday audience. We just don't love giving shit away for free.
I'm really trying to ingratiate myself.
This is supposed to be, the switcheroos for AAPI month, and then you start right off the bat by attacking us?
Making us
That's quite
that?
insane.
Are you kidding me?
But to clear some things up, I am taking over Monday because the boys have annexed me out of the Friday episode.
No, here's what happened. As with all of history, the white man cometh, the white man taketh.
That's a revisionist history we're talking about over here, Josh. We got receipts, buddy.
Oh, no.
It wasn't our idea at all.
I don't know what you guys want me to say to that.
Nothing. Accept your fate.
Before we hop into the stories today, we do have some announcements, boys.
Mm-hmm.
First off, we wanted to announce that all Venmos we have received and will be receiving for the rest of May and June will be going to help families in Gaza. So for the next month and a half, send in those Venmos to Sean at Sean S&T POD. That'll be linked in the show notes. 50 cents, $1, whatever you can send it along with a message, and we'll be reading them on the show. If you are in a country that doesn't have Venmo, like myself, I know this has been a requested feature. We have opened up a PayPal donation page. It will also be linked in the show notes where you can send donations in as well as a message, and we will also read those out on the show. This is a cause we feel strongly about. Sean and I did a bonus episode on Patreon like December, whenever it was.
November, December.
Quite a while ago, yes.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a 15-minute episode, and we went nearly an hour.
45.
Yeah, 45 minutes. It's awful, tragic what's going on there. We will be also donating as well. So once again, please send in what you can to support the cause. All links will be in the show notes, and you'll get to hear us read basically whatever you want on the show when you send in those donations.
Chill on those messages, though. Don't make us read some crazy shit.
Don't make us read crazy shit.
I've never not read everything.
That's true. That is true.
Unless explicitly told otherwise by the Wikimaniac that sent their money.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to give a shout out to Lydia, Wikimaniac, who Venmo'd us last week, I think. And they were the one that brought Operation Olive Branch, to us. We didn't know that was a thing prior to her suggestion. So really thankful for her. We're really excited to, help with what we can. And we're excited to have you guys be a part of that as well. So yeah, just all the Venmos for the next 2 months, probably honestly more than that, probably just going forward.
Yeah.
We'll be going towards the family that we get assigned for Operation Olive Branch and any other families that we can help out. Like Josh said, we've talked about it for we've talked about the issue. But now that we finally have like a viable solution, we're pretty pumped that, we found a way that we can help. And yeah.
Also, just kind of wanted to add to that as well. Just a lot of thank you for a lot of people. And and the boys and I talked about it in the background too. It's humbling to, and also shocking for us that we semi have a large audience for us to have enough impact to begin with. So, if us just at least providing the resource to everyone out there, no matter what cause you support, some other individuals let us know about some other situations that are happening around the world. If there's anything that you want us to highlight or spotlight that's not being talked about enough, like, we appreciate that you trust us and using our platform for good, and, a lot of the money you send is hard earned that you made. And for you to entrust us to, send it to the right places, we really appreciate you. And thank you for letting us know that we can use our platform for the better good.
Yeah. And actually that brings me into my final announcement before we hop into the stories. We actually had a few listeners from Brazil ask if we could bring to light the flooding that is happening there, which I had zero idea about.
Wow.
It is not reported here at all. But as of recording this, nearly 500,000 people have been displaced from their homes, hundreds dead and many more missing. We're also going to be linking a place where you can donate down in the show notes. So, whatever cause resonates with you the most, feel free to donate. Every little bit counts, and happy to shed some light and do as much as we can for these people. So, all right. All of that out of the way, let's hop into the first story. And I knew those announcements, they're heavy. They need to be. It needs to be discussed. But I thought I'd start out with a light story to
thank God.
Uplift our spirits a little bit. So
Mondays are for fun, Josh.
Mondays are fun days. This one posted by Repulsive Lower Score Pianist 114, and the title is "I shit my pants during a job interview last week."
That's the Monday spirit, brother.
That's the Monday spirit. Hey, funny story, funny side story in recruiting. I've had candidates straight up cry during the process, during the interview process. I've seen, hiring managers ask some tough questions and people just freak out and just straight up bawl during interviews. And we're just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
It's a very stressful situation. I hate interviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me. I have to do it every day.
Yeah. Is it stressful on the other end as it is for the person coming in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, there's so much pressure for you to find the right candidate. But at the same time, you also try to empathize for their situations, right? And then hiring managers are everything is black and white. If they have a career gap, don't even consider them. If they're jumpy, don't even consider them. Bitch, you're asking us to find a unicorn, but you're not giving us a budget or the empathy to, listen to people's situations where they're at. So it's just tough out there for both sides, to be honest.
Yeah. And plus, jumpy doesn't mean they're going to be a bad candidate for whatever position.
I always think that people who have been around in different organizations are more valuable than people who have only been in one or two places the past 10 years. Just because they have different perspectives and they can bring a bunch of different outlooks because they've been there, they've experienced it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that.
That's
sorry, Sean. No offense.
All taken.
All right. Well, let's hop into the "I shit my pants during an interview" story here. So I know this sounds absurd, but exactly what the title reads. I had a job interview last week, and I shit my pants during it. I do not know what messed up my stomach, but just before the interview, I felt that burning urge of going to the toilet.
Oof.
I felt something was wrong, but I hoped I could sort it out in 10 minutes. Boy, was I wrong. I literally shit my bowels out, but still felt like doing more. I checked my phone, and it was time for the interview. I did not want to delay, as it was my final round with the COO of the company. I joined
with the COO, you needed to POO, baby.
Here's where I think it saves the story a little bit. So he says, I joined the interview call after cleaning myself up.
Oh, thank God.
So it's a call. Okay. It's not in person.
Yeah, you
it
can be
makes
fucking bottomless. Who fucking cares? That's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling there's a lot of residual sounds going on in the background.
Just muting, unmuting.
Oh, Lord.
We started the interview and I could hear roaring noises coming from my bowels and was sweating. I wish for the interview to end quickly, but the COO asked and asked and asked. In the end, I could not hold it in anymore and literally shit my pants. The COO then told me I'm a great fit for the position and I got a final offer 3 times annual salary of what I previously made with great benefits.
Yeah, right? 3 times. My God.
Yeah.
I would have shit my pants then.
Just a second time to celebrate.
3 times. I have never received because I stayed in one place like a goddamn idiot. But I've never received 3 times. That's insane. A 300% salary increase?
I'm telling you, at the minimum, job hopping every couple of years is at least a 20% increase in your annual salary. Them little 2-3% raises don't do shit.
That's true.
Yeah. But 300 in one job? Dude, what were you doing before? And what are you doing now?
It was a shitty
it's
job
definitely
before.
Sales.
Do you make a base for sales? I don't know how sales work.
I can tell you how sales work. So how they work is pretty much like depending on a company, just because I'm doing like sales roles right now in terms of people I'm recruiting. So they have what they call OTE, which is on track earnings. So depending on the organization, the type of level you have, most of the time like account executives or like business development executives make a certain amount. And right now, like the market right now is saying like, depending on years of experience you have, like if you have 5 to 10 years of experience, account executives can make at the very minimum 300,000 on track earnings.
Shit.
So most companies do a 50-50 split. Some companies do 60-40 split. And then there's accelerators in between. But some people can rack up like 500 G's in like their W-2 at the end of the year in those sales jobs.
We need to tax people better. We need to tax people better. This
100%.
Oh, they get taxed up the ass. Don't get me wrong.
We need to use the taxes better.
Oh, yeah. They do get taxed up the ass. And they get to go on fun trips all the time. That shit pissed me off.
Damn.
You know how many times I've suggested, I hired that motherfucker and he's performing well. Why can't I go to the same trip as he's going right now?
No, that's the energy. I was going to say, don't get mad that he's going on the trip. Be mad that your company's not also paying for you to go.
I'm mad at the people. I'm not mad at the person. Like, do you, baby boy.
Live your life.
Hell yeah.
So I did not know if I should cry or laugh at that time. I just left the call after saying goodbye. I had to throw my chair out and get a new one. It was a shitty interview, but with a great ending. I'll probably tell this one to my grandchildren in the future.
Hell, you might as well buy a golden throne with that fucking salary increase, baby.
buy a toilet seat that's comfy.
There it
is.
Sit
on. There you go.
Mm-hmm. A Herman Miller toilet seat, if those exist,
with a nice bidet attached.
Yes,
gotta have a bidet.
Gotta have it.
Third place winner commented, "Okay, OP, we're really looking for a go-getter, someone who can not only follow but really take initiative. Your resume looks really good, but we need to see if you have what it takes to start and follow through on difficult tasks. So I'm going to need you to shit yourself right here and right now. Can you do it? Show us what you got."
That's showing initiative for sure.
They could have been like, give us an example of a time you overcame a difficult situation.
A difficult scenario?
Well, I just shit myself 2 seconds ago, actually.
And I've been rocking
resilience. Yeah, resilience. I'm all about resilience.
Nothing could stop me from proving to you how ready I am.
Oh, fuck. I knew you guys would enjoy that one. And it's time to move on to the next story, which is not.
Wait, Josh, how does it feel not asking us if am I the asshole every sentence?
Does
it feel different for you?
It is weird. I almost want to ask a question because.
Well, I mean, I hope his asshole is okay from shitting that much.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the money to buy the high class bidet and toilet paper. You know what I mean?
I will wipe my tears with $1 bills that I just got from that embarrassment.
Oh, fuck. All right. So next one we got here, cross posted on our subreddit by Dizia. And this one, I don't know where it was cross posted from because it was screenshotted, but it goes as this. It's a very long title. Buckle in. My boyfriend, 29 male, insists that I, 23 female, get labiaplasty since he feels like it takes too much effort from him and the intimate act is not the same anymore. How should I tell him that it's not me, it's him, because I do not feel like faking it anymore?
First of all, illegal. And second, what's labiaplasty?
Illegal, yeah. Wrong one.
God damn it. Illegal. There it is. I know a rhinoplasty is a nose. A labiaplasty, I assume, is some sort of plastic surgery to the labia.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
don't
what do
know.
you mean? Like
I don't know.
like a, like a nose job, but for the labia?
It's supposed to,
That's all
tighten
I
it
can
up.
assume.
and that kind of stuff.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think dude just doesn't know how to work it is the problem.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think that's more the issue. All right. So let's hop into this. I, 23 female, have been with my boyfriend, 29 male, for almost 2 years.
Illegal. There it is.
We met in college when I was completing undergrad studies and he was in postgrad school. We started dating and continued the relationship even after graduation. I was young and naive back then. I thought it was exciting to be with someone different, someone smarter and more accomplished than I was. So I started dating this guy out of my age group. We used to sleep together sometimes twice a day, but it involved me faking it to enhance his pleasure.
Oof.
I would scream, call him daddy, and the usual talk, and that gave him the illusion that he performed well.
Sometimes you just got to have the tough conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be like, it's not going to lie, it's not doing it for me.
Yeah.
And it never has.
2 years of faking it, that's tough, I think.
Yeah, that's tough.
I truly wanted to please him, and he seemingly loved me calling him daddy while having screaming intimate moments. He was thrilled with our relationship because people around him labeled him as some kind of sex god, from his neighbors hearing my screams to his friends that he bragged to.
Ugh. Don't like the bragging part. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's not the conquest that you think it is, my guy.
No.
Yeah.
I thought that one day it would get better for me as well, or he would want to try something different. However, I have stopped faking it because I feel he is not making a serious effort to please me in bed and does not last long if I scream and do dirty talk. Now he complains that my lady bits have become loose and misshapen from too much action and our intimate moments are not the same as before. Oh.
Wild assumption. Wild
Yeah.
assumption to not just be like, hey, like, so I noticed something's been up. How can I be better?
What am I doing different?
Yeah.
Right.
What can I do to improve? Because it's not like it used to be. Is it something on my end? Just straight blame on you is insane.
Egotistical guy.
Yeah, because it could literally be anything. Like, even if she wasn't faking it and he thought this, and they like this whole thing was real, and then she just stopped one day, it'd be like, well, what is going on? Like, what is happening? Am I doing something wrong now? Is something are you feeling okay? Like, there's a communication, not just being like, oh, your body's the problem. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
What the fuck?
I mean, dude, like once or twice, you're just like, shit, am I having an off night? But like more than that, you gotta be like, hey, am I doing something wrong? Like,
Yeah.
how can I ask for a performance plan, brother?
Jeez.
It's so insane to immediately go like, well, it's, you got to get plastic surgery. There's no other option for this than dramatically altering your body.
He insists that I get labiaplasty to address my so-called physical problems. However, the issue is that he never goes down on me for more than a few minutes and expects me to do all the work. How should I tell him it's not me, it's him?
I think you
Tell him straight up, your shit is whack.
Yeah. I mean, just me personally, just because, illegal. But yeah, the fact that, for me, skipping straight ahead to plastic surgery, I'd be like, okay, well, yeah. My assumptions of you not wanting to try or take this seriously are correct. And
Yes.
I'm still young and you are on the way out. So I would just,
That hurt to hear as a guy older than this guy.
yeah. Well, how do you think it feels to say it?
I now know how you guys feel. Damn. I will also say, like, it sucks that she felt pressured into having to fake it for so long. In a relationship like that, like, I don't know. Like, there's an argument maybe for the beginning, but I would say probably not even then. But like, once you get comfortable with your partner, you should be able to have that conversation with them. And it's clear that he never made her feel comfortable enough to have that conversation.
And it's really like, it could go on both people, like, but also mostly on him.
Yeah.
Because he definitely noticed it. If you notice it enough to suggest plastic surgery, you noticed it. So just to not talk about it ever and go straight to plastic surgery, in my opinion, is a dumpable offense. You know what I mean? Like, this guy can't take any blame ever.
Yeah.
It's not even the taking the blame part. It's also taking accountability. God damn it, it's a partnership. So if one person is not satisfied with one thing, you gotta hash things out off the bat.
100%.
I low-key was thinking the word accountability, but I could not remember the word. So thank you for that.
Just describe everything around the word accountability.
Blame it. Fuck it. I don't know.
Sean's trying to write an essay and trying to fill up the word count.
He's trying to hit that word count.
Just something up to accountability.
MB Pearls in our comments said he's 29 and has no idea how vaginas work. That's a yikes for me, dog. Yeah, gotta be honest. That's 100%.
I bet you this dude is slanging meat, so he's probably like, it's good enough. This should work.
I don't think he's even slaying in meat. I think he just, she screamed once and then was like, yeah, I am that maybe. Fucking good. And then just never felt the need to ask because he's an idiot.
But lower score, like why though, said stop faking it like a porn star. They get paid for their performance. You just end up getting bad sex from a selfish partner.
Facts.
Yeah,
I think that is
communication on both sides.
Yeah, for sure. Let's move into the next story, which this one might get you guys mad. I did kind of a Sean, what do you call it? Shit sandwich. What does he call them?
Yeah. Well, you started with shit in the beginning though, so makes sense.
That's true. So it's on the top and in the middle. Yeah. See what I got at the end.
Open face sandwich of sorts.
Yeah, exactly. God. Like a hollandaise.
He was opening something.
So this one cross-posted by Sarah is just here. And the title for this one is The Girl I Hooked Up With Wants to Have an Abortion Legally, but I want to raise the baby. What can I do?
Ooh, a conundrum. Also, Artie, very distracting.
Sorry.
In a good way, though.
So the story goes as this. A girl, 20, that I, 22, hooked up with became pregnant, and she wants to abort it. I'm 100% against abortion and adoption, which is like weird.
Wait, what?
He's against abortion and adoption. So you can't adopt.
Not giving everyone else a shot. Like, you want a life to be born, but not support a life when it needs help.
Yeah. Describe the Republicans in one sentence for me, please.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
I'm for kids until they're born. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Pro-life until I have to pay extra stuff for it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it feels like. She told me that she would have a baby. She would have the baby and give me full custody, but I don't really want the responsibility 24/7. I don't have a job, but I want to be there for my kid.
Fuck you.
She said that since I don't have a plan, she will have the abortion. I think she's being selfish and not like a loving mother. It's not even illegal where I live to do this, which is a weird way to put that. It's not even illegal. Like, it should be illegal. Like,
he definitely thinks it should be illegal.
He definitely thinks it should be. Also, she's not a mother. So loving, like the loving mother part was weird. How can I make sure she has the baby? Like I said, I don't mind helping, but I can't do it 24/7. I also don't want to give the baby to some random people. It's literally going to happen soon. Any advice will help. Also,
this is a rage bait, right? Because it's working. It's
I don't
pissing
know.
me the fuck off.
Also, I respect if a woman needs to have an abortion, if the kid will come out with mental/physical problems, but not a healthy kid, especially
this has to be fucking fake. He's hitting all the buttons. He's hitting all the goddamn buttons.
Well, all the buttons have been pressed.
You say that, but there are people who openly voice this opinion. So
I could agreed.
100% see it being a true story. What advice would you give this guy?
Jump off a bridge, I think.
Abort your life.
I was gonna say I'll put you back in your mom's womb and I'll take you out.
We'll take you out when you've grown up. You know what I mean? Oh man,
that's
why
insane. Like every wrong thing was said.
Yeah,
not one good. You're gonna make her do 9 months of being pregnant to give birth to a baby she does not want, and once that baby is born, you're gonna make her watch over it half the time. You can't. What? There's
I
doubt it's half the time, Sean. He said he wants to help
generous.
out.
yeah. He ain't gonna help out.
Yeah,
he wants all the benefits of being a father, but doesn't want to take care of the baby at all. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just go to your friend's house that have fucking pets or something, or
Buy a goldfish.
babies, or
Start there.
buy a goldfish. I don't know, but yeah, you are not ready to be a dad. You should not be a dad.
No.
You definitely should not force this woman or try to guilt her into giving birth to a baby you don't even want to raise. So it's just, I mean, there's no advice for you besides fucking step outside of yourself for a fucking second.
Yeah.
Think about how everyone around you would be affected by this. Probably the baby that you supposedly really care for.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Born, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild of him to be like, she's being selfish when everything you described was the most selfish thing I've ever heard in my life. Like,
yeah, exactly
I don't have a job. I don't want to take care of this kid, full time, but I want it to be born. So you're just setting this kid up for failure. Like in its life, you'd be forcing this woman who doesn't want to have the baby, That's literally the most selfish thing you could ask of a person. So, like,
agreed. Dude, you're 22 years old, but I'm gonna need you to grow the fuck up faster. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like what you're asking for and what your expectations are, asinine.
Yeah. And this
like,
is,
oh my God.
This is 1,000% why this should be legal. Because people like this will try and force women into keeping the child when they aren't ready for it or don't want it.
And I just know that this is the kind of guy who will look as women as just properties, as vessels for them to put their seeds in and like reproduce. And that's his birthright as a man. Hell no, brother. Like, you ain't got a job. How can you sustain? You can't even sustain yourself at this point. Chances are your parents are probably supporting you.
Honestly.
How are you going to expect to sustain a life when you can't even take care of yourself? You're selfish as hell, brother.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is anger inducing.
Furious. Sure. I know. Internal lower score tank, mid score 6272 said, if you're 100% against abortion and adoption, then you need to either be using a condom 100% of the time you have sex or shutting up 100% the fuck up.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
And then Gagason, we'll try that. Quotes, I think she's being selfish and not like a loving mother. The second part is absolutely correct, and that's why she's having an abortion and is right to do so. But the first part is flat wrong. She offered to carry the baby and go through all the medical issues, costs, and risk of her life just to carry the baby to term and give him full custody to the baby he so strongly wanted, which is the opposite of selfish, really. So,
yeah. And also, fuck you to this guy. When he said that, like, hey, I don't want the kid to, like, did he say something like, I don't want the kid having like physical deformities or something like that? They also, they also deserve a shot to live. Because let's say your kid ended up having physical deformities. Are you not going to love that kid? Like, bro, you are not ready to be a father. And I don't think you should ever be one.
Yeah. Because,
honestly, like when that part of the story was happening, I was going to be like, okay, he's going to mention like SA as like an appropriate time to, and then I was like,
nope.
He might like, he might redeem a little bit of himself, like just a fraction. And then no, he fucking tripled down on being,
he's like
just a terrible person.
Here's the cherry on this shit Sunday of a person.
Also deformed or, people that aren't normal just shouldn't be here.
What a fucked
What
up
the
thing.
fuck?
Yeah, like
What a way to end your fucking evil ass mission statement.
I don't wish harm on anybody, but I hope this guy is riding a skateboard down the road and he just happens to crash into like a pole between his legs and his balls get really hurt until like he can't, he's shooting blanks pretty much. That's all I hope for. Like he slips.
This is becoming one of my favorite bits because this is like 3 episodes in a row where John has been like, I don't wish harm, and then immediately wishes harm upon someone.
So like it's like a final destination light type of situation happens to your balls, No death. Just your shit don't work anymore.
Just
That's
something that would make me believe in a
would
God.
be too easy for this guy.
It's too easy. I
Death
want
would
you to
be
have
too
a
simple.
miserable life.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah. I want him to have to adopt if he wants a kid going forward.
Yes. I love petty. I like seeing, those types of people suffer.
Yeah.
I take great pleasure from seeing that.
Yeah, Drake.
Oh, fuck. That's like the 4th episode in a row we've mentioned that.
We're not letting up, Aubrey.
What is it, the braids?
I was finna say the braids.
All right. So the next one we got posted by Dumpster Puff, and it's a Today I Fucked Up.
Ooh.
So today I fucked up by not telling my doctor how many Tic-Tacs I eat per day.
Oh gosh.
How do you guys feel about Tic-Tacs?
Oh, the little.
I mean,
the little
aren't they
cans.
just mints?
Yeah, the breath mints. Yeah.
Ain't that like just straight
Why
up
would you-
sugar?
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you like them? No.
No, I don't think I've ever bought one. If I've ever had it, it's someone like, you want a Tic Tac? I'm like, sure. But I've never looked at a Tic Tac in a store and been like, yeah, that's what I want.
That's fair.
I don't even remember the last time I've had one of those.
It's probably school, like,
Oh, maybe.
school times.
Oh, so that was like decades ago, my old ass.
I usually get them in like a stocking stuffers or something for Christmas, like wrapped with a bunch of other stuff. Sometimes it's like that or gum. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to remember what they look like.
They're literally just like
they're
little
like
pills.
little pills, and then they come in like a floss looking type container.
shake
Oh,
'em.
the one with the little skinny lid
Yeah.
on top.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
All
my
right.
memory sucks.
Now that we have thoroughly described Tic Tacs, let's move into the story. So, I am absolutely fucking obsessed with the fruit adventure flavor of Tic Tacs. The flavor, combined with the soft smush they make between your teeth when you chew them, makes my brain very happy. What a way to describe that.
Hey,
I mean,
sometimes
I honestly love the way that it was described.
there's like a term for that, right? Like a scratching a brain itch or I don't know, something like that. I know the feeling too well. Like sometimes like that's me and perforated paper. It's just it just scratches like a brain itch. I don't know the term, but anytime I rip perforated paper, I'm just like, it's euphoria. Shout out Kendrick.
Yeah, I was gonna say like food wise, like a good crunch of a pickle or something like that. That I'm like, oh, that's nice. No, you guys don't like pickles?
No,
I don't see the deal about it.
Jesus.
I always say that because a Wiki maniac on our Discord tagged us today saying like, would you drink, they tagged us, Sean, they're saying like Texas drinks Dr. Pepper and pickles. And I'm like, I would never, ever try that shit. Like I hate Dr. Pepper and I also hate pickles. Combined.
Oh, I fucking love a Dr. Pepper.
I can't do Dr. Pepper.
Fucking
I don't like it
pickle
either.
juice. I'm sure people would do that. As a born and raised proud Texan, not once have I ever heard that as a mixture. So I don't know. I mean, it could be. I live in a city as opposed to like, the smaller towns. Maybe it's a farm thing. It's not a.
I straight up told them. I was like, you know how much it took for me to drink Dasani.
Yeah,
for me to
true.
drink that shit, you know how expensive you have to pay me to drink that shit, and they're like, "How much?" I'll let you guys name the price.
I'll drink 5 Dr. Peppers in a row on camera. That's light work. I will feel like shit, but I'll be happy.
Hell no.
I fucking love the DP, and I'm not talking penetration, baby.
Completely
You didn't even
unprompted.
pause, bro.
But you pay me enough, I will do the other DP with these two guys on our OnlyFans. Don't even. I'll be the whole. I'll be both.
I'm a happily engaged man, Sean, but I appreciate the offer.
Money is money, bro.
All right, so he likes the crunch or the smush when he eats them. I've been buying them in bulk, where each container has 200 candies each, and they come in bulk packs of 12 containers.
My God.
I tend to eat them by the handful while I'm working or gaming. So in a day, I can slam through 1 to 2 containers. So 400 candies.
Bro, the sugar rush must be crazy.
Oh my God.
This reminds me of Donald Glover. He had stand up where he used to he talked about babysitting kids.
Oh, the mints.
He babysat a kid. Yeah. That wasn't allowed to have candy. So he just ate mints, and he ate so many mints that the fumes from the mints would make him cry.
Wait, so each container.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Oh, okay.
You're spoiling.
I didn't know. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Now, keep in mind that on the nutrition label, it says the serving size is 1 candy, and it is listed as having 0 calories, which I thought was awesome because I could have as many as I wanted to.
My brother, you got to look at the whole list, not just the top number. Also, that's per serving size. You're crushing.
Yeah. Over the past year, I found out that I gained about 40 pounds, and nothing about my eating habits had changed as far as I was aware of. I told my doctor about it, and she was a bit worried, so she had me do a bunch of blood work to see if there was a reason as to why I gained so much weight in such a short period of time.
Diabetes.
Everything came back normal. She referred me to see a weight loss doctor who would also have me see a dietitian. So I've been working with the dietitian for a few months now, and we have been keeping a food log. I had a virtual visit with her today, and during it, I was fiddling around with an empty container to keep my hands busy. She saw it and asked where I got such a large container from, so I told her about it and how I eat about 1 to 2 of those per day. She asked why those weren't in my food tracker, and I said it was because they're 0 calories, so they wouldn't count. Apparently, I was very, very wrong about this. She explained to me that food companies can label something as being, quote, 0 calories if the food serving size contains 5 or less calories. In reality, each individual Tic-Tac has about 2 calories. So essentially, since each container has 200 pieces, and I typically have 1 to 2 of those, I've been eating 400 to 800 plus calories per day in Tic-Tacs.
Bro.
In addition to all the other foods I've been eating, which is very likely why I gained so much weight.
That's a whole meal's worth of calories.
Seriously.
That's like a Big Mac and a half, isn't it?
No.
Really?
No, Big Macs are
Big Mac's
a
like
lot
at
of
least
calories,
1,000
brother.
calories.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Also, fuck McDonald's. But
Yeah, fuck McDonald's and Starbucks.
too long didn't read. Didn't realize that Tic Tacs weren't actually 0 calories and gained a ton of weight because I eat so many a day. That's tough.
So crazy that he was like, man, the only thing that's changed between now and the time that I gained 40 pounds is Tic Tacs. But surely that can't be it.
Can't be that.
Surely not. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But
I just know he's like itching, like trying to cut out
patches.
TikToks in his diet. It's like, God, hey, I know the feeling. As someone who like drank excessive boba in the past and like cutting sugar in my diet, dude, those first 2 weeks were the fucking absolute worst. My skin was boiling, and I'm like, I gotta have it. I need it. Now it's all good. Now it's all good.
It's also crazy to fucking... Oh, sorry. I don't know. I was going to say something. I forgot. It left my mind as I was talking. That was wild.
That's
okay,
crazy.
never mind. Cut that out. That was wild.
No, I'm leaving that in
leave
for
it in.
sure.
Please.
I've
I've never had a thought escape my mind while expressing that thought. I might be dying.
Brain as fast as his internet right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I was gonna say I relate to this guy because I am very much a binge consumer of something. Like if I have cereal in the house, gone in like 2 days. Like it is a problem, which is why I just don't avoid buying things that I will consume like that. Like actually close to this, gum. I'm very bad with gum because I chew it when I'm nervous or like thinking or doing any work.
You must be gassy then, Josh.
No, I don't think so.
Ain't that what gum does? Like it bloats you up and makes you gassy?
I don't know. Is that an urban
That
legend?
would be news to me.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know if it's
I don't know a lot of stuff.
I don't eat it. I just chew it.
Oh, I don't know. That's me and Sour Patch watermelons.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
have it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. Like I would eat like the 2-pound bags from Costco all the time. Like shit, it's gone already. It's only been a day and a half.
Yeah. It sucks though, because like I go to the grocery store now, like with that in mind, and I just avoid buying things that I like. And then I get home and I'm like, now I have nothing to
sad.
snack on.
Oh, I miss
I'm
snacking.
so sad.
I don't know what that's like anymore.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that I don't really snack and I'm still fat. And Josh snacks and is just the fittest man you've ever seen.
That's
Well,
not true.
Sean, you're a snack. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
well, I mean, that's fine, I guess.
All right. So moving on to the next one, or the last one, actually, unless you're rich. This one actually cross-posted by FireGem09 on our subreddit from r/nice guys. And
Oh,
I
no.
actually was wondering if John would help me read this one.
Let's do it.
So I
Should
sent
do my
a
Yoda
link.
voice.
No, you can be the normal person.
Okay.
I sent it in the chat here. It's the link one there.
All right.
The title for this one is, quote, "You can't get any chances at a high value man like me."
Oh, this is going to go poorly.
So I'll be the gray chat, John, and you can be the green chat. Sound good?
All right.
All right. So it starts off with a hand waving emoji.
I then respond with a question mark.
Just wanted to say hi.
Well, hi then. Apologies though, as I don't know who this is.
No problem. Didn't mean to seem like a weirdo. This is blank's friend. We met the other night at blank's place.
Oh, right. My beer buddy. Haha. What's going on? To be honest, I don't even remember exchanging numbers.
And she says in the title, or they say in the title, they say beer buddy because they went on a beer run during the barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Just to clarify that. So in response to OP not remembering to giving the number, that's probs because we never did, LOL.
Jesus Christ.
Hope you don't mind. I got your number from blank. Told him I left my hoodie in your car.
Okay, I gotcha. My husband has that car right now, but I can check for your sweater when he gets home and let you know.
Okay, thanks. That'd be great. So how did you and your husband meet? Lucky guy.
Jaja. That's sweet. I think we're both lucky, to be honest, but we met in...
Blank. Yeah, I
Blank.
don't know why they blanked
Yeah,
that in. And I will have to add a trigger warning for racism. I forgot about this. And I feel disgusting reading this. Ooh, haha. I like that. God, I love a spicy Latina. Jesus.
Oh, I'm reading a spicy Latina line right now. Look, I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it, but in the future, I'd refrain from referring to strangers by ethnic stereotypes. Just a tip. But anyway, my husband should be home within the next hour or so, and I'll let you know for sure if we have your sweater at that time. Take care.
Dang. Meow. Exactly the kind of thing I was talking about. Not afraid to speak your mind. It's very hot.
In what world is this man think that a space was opened up to make that big of a fucking...
Big of a leap? Yeah.
Yeah. What? In not one point did this conversation would it seem appropriate to give that response to anything.
For most normal people, I agree with you. But he keeps going and it gets worse, Sean.
Right.
This is a white guy, huh?
Yeah, probably. He
Almost 1,000%.
follows it up with, want to know a secret? You don't really have my hoodie. I just kind of thought I felt a vibe between us.
There was no vibe. Just friendly conversation and basic politeness. Does your girlfriend know you're texting me right now?
Why you got to bring her into this?
Oh, I haven't brought her into it, believe me, but I will. You lying to get my number and reaching out to me like this is completely inappropriate. Please don't contact me again, and please never go this to anyone else in the future.
And here's where his grammar goes to shit. Oh, I get it now. You're just ducking bitch. Don't flatter yourself. Who would want your ugly ass? My girlfriend is better than you in every way. You got no hips, no ass, looking like a 10-year-old boy, except for those massive titties. That's the only reason any dude ever wants anything to do for you. Don't get it twisted. Well, that and how ugly you are. I just assume you jump at any opportunity to step out on your dorky vanilla man, and gross bitches like you can't get many chances for a high-value man like me. I was doing you a favor, ugly. Go off. She goes off. Actually. So
okay, let me read this.
Yeah, clap back, John.
I'm gonna clap back in her way, okay? So let me get all this straight. Your girlfriend clearly doesn't want to bang you, smart lady. So you decide to cheat on her, but you're aware of how pathetically unfuckable you are. So you know not to waste your time trying it with attractive women. I cannot even comprehend how much it must suck to find yourself forced to hit on ugly, desperate women, but still get rejected. Why on earth would you tell on yourself like that? Holy shit, that is grim, bro. That's kind of how I felt too.
Yeah, honestly, we couldn't have said it.
No, we couldn't have. And she's a beautiful person just for writing that, I think.
Yes, thank you. You conveyed the way I felt hearing about this shit.
He responds, "Shut the fuck up."
Does it keep you awake at night? Or if you do fall asleep, does it haunt your dreams that even ugly women, even women that are built like little boys, find you too repulsive even for a text? Like, are your dreams just you coming across two-headed, scaly, toothless, chain-smoking, I don't know what this word is, octogenarian?
Octogenarian?
Okay, chain-smoking, octogenarian, and thinking, damn, this will be a sure thing. Only for her to be like, nah, sorry, I just don't find you attractive. Bitch ass, I just added that last part.
Just crushing him, and I appreciate it.
Holy. Hey, I don't know what octogenarian is, but if that's an appropriate way to call things, I'm going to start calling people octogenarians.
We got to look it up after this. But
I don't fucking know what it means, but if I offended anyone, I'm sorry. That shit's comedy as hell.
And he is begging for her to stop. For real, shut the fuck up. Not even playing with you. Just block me already. Stupid bitch. Can't even take a joke. Gotta take a shot to places you don't need to go.
Nah, don't think I will block you. In fact, I will be sending this to Redacted. I am sorely tempted to send it to your girlfriend as well. But since I don't really know you or her, I will let those that do make that decision. Feel free to keep humiliating yourself in my DMs, though. You'll have to forgive me if I no longer respond. Free entertainment is tough to come by these days. Deuces.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. I love the clapback.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
Like murder with words.
That was a roast. That turkey is burnt.
Yes. She should have been on Tom Brady's role.
Tom Brady wouldn't have gotten up.
Nope.
He'd be like, I'm retired for good now. Oh, god damn.
I don't even know what to say. I feel like we got our bases covered.
I mean, I feel we don't need to say much. She's covered it all.
She said
She said everything.
Like, what else? Like, exactly attacked his insecurities and exactly.
I also looked up what octogenarian is.
Sam just looked up right now.
Someone that looks like they're 80.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a person who is from 80 to 89 years old.
Specifically,
so,
what a
specific.
I
didn't know that's a word for that.
Octogenarian.
Crazy.
I wonder if we're a triple genarian or something.
Shout out to 80 to 89 year olds. I don't know if y'all listen, but I'm gonna start calling people octogenarians. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Oh fuck. All right. Let's move into the amazing Underbakke segment. Is this poster okay? I've never been on this side of it.
Whoa.
It's fun to say. For this segment, we're going to be reading 2 posts from the cringiest parts of the internet, and we'll be faced with the ultimate question: is this poster okay?
Maybe.
I think the last 2 we've actually agreed with
The
the
last
posters.
time we've kind of been on with the crazy people.
Yeah.
We've been rocking with them.
What was the last one? I don't remember. Was it the Taco Bell one?
No, that was 2 ago.
That was two
That was
ago.
2
But some
ago?
of these people be making some good points. I forget what they
That's
are.
true.
Yeah, some of these unpopular opinions, I'm like, am I in the wrong agreeing with these? So the first post comes from r/not how girls work, and it's just a screenshot from a TikTok live, which is also a screenshot of their notes app, basically with a checklist. We've done these
Okay.
before, like the similar idea. And the title for this one is "A Good Woman," and then a list of a checklist, basically.
No,
All right.
no.
Alex is back with giving us people we won't agree with.
He
'Cause
doesn't
this
fuck.
does not sound promising.
Oh, this is
This
gonna
does not
be
sound promising.
the worst list ever made, and we've read some terrible ones. I've got to
We've-
say,
Watch it be wholesome as hell.
I wish.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Alex set us up last week, so hopefully this one is a better one.
True. So, first point: loses weight after pregnancy.
Yep, I'm wrong. Off the bat. God damn it.
Low body count / dresses modestly. Dress size 12 or lower / no fupa.
Wait,
Fupa's like
what is?
front. I forget what it means.
I think just like an underbelly area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is a size 12 breast? Is that what he said?
Dress. Right?
dress. Yeah.
Where's
Oh, size 12 dress. I was like, breast. I don't even know. That's not like a bra size.
that's not a cup, bro.
He's dumb.
Yeah.
He might think that. You never know. It's dress size 12 or lower. Sorry.
Oh, dress size.
Yeah. Waist to hip ratio of 0.7. I don't even know what that would translate to, but
Sounds like a lead pencil.
no trauma / unaddressed trauma, which is crazy.
It sounds like you
have a
have
lot.
trauma that needs to be addressed, brother.
Yeah.
That's rich coming from you.
And this next one I actually had to look up what this word was. So it says balanced pH levels and a nice ruga.
I don't know
And-
what
I don't know
ruga
what that
is.
I looked up what ruga means, and it's the folds in the stomach lining. I have no idea why this would ever be on a checklist.
What?
I'm so confused. I feel it. I have no idea. Please, someone explain to me why this would ever be on a checklist.
Ruga? That's a new word for me.
I'm probably pronouncing it terribly. It's RUGAE. So I don't know. Reasonable size forehead / areolas, which is like,
Damn.
why are those on the same?
This
What's wrong
guy
with
has
five-
a big ass forehead.
Yeah, he probably
this
does.
guy has a big ass forehead.
Can cook and clean. No stretch marks / open to labiaplasty. It brings us back to the earlier story.
Holy shit. Is this the first guy?
This is the first guy.
This is the first guy after his
got dumped?
after OP
Yeah.
breaks up with him.
Yeah.
And every person he has sex with afterwards is like, that was bad.
That was
brother.
terrible. Has low iron levels.
Would
Which I
you
don't
want her to
know.
be sleepy all the time?
Yeah, cold.
Wait, is iron bad to have?
Weird.
Isn't like iron deficiencies when like you get tired? You were tired all the time. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, it can manifest in different ways. Some people are cold.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's tons of different things it could manifest as. Can spell coconut with her waist.
My overweight ass could do that shit. I don't know if coconut with your waist is
Yeah, but
anything.
you used to be a dancer.
That's fair.
Not a feminist / not moody during her period. Doesn't believe in star signs. Doesn't nag. And then these last 2 things seem like good things. Good communicator and accepts her body hair.
No, those are 2 things. He doesn't want her to be a good communicator.
Oh, doesn't
That's
nag / doesn't. Wait, no. It says doesn't nag and then / good communicator. So I assume it means like he wants
He
a
wants
actually-
good communication.
good communicator.
First of all, no one's gonna talk to your dumb ass.
Yeah. And then the last one was like accepts her body hair, which I'm like, yeah, I mean, sure, that's a good
Yeah.
one. What do you guys think?
This guy's not okay.
Not okay. Not okay. Not fucking.
You
needs
fucking
to touch
octogenarian.
grass. Got his ass, Sean. Got his ass.
He's dead now. He doesn't know how to respond to that. Oh man, yeah, that was a tough read. I gotta say, Jesus, just
those
Welcome
are
to
usually
Mondays,
Sean's
brother.
usually Sean's
Welcome
lists.
to Mondays.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let's move on to the next one here. Posted from r/unpopular opinions.
Oh Lord.
And
Fingers crossed, it's a good one.
posted by People's lower score champ, lower score 481. And he goes like this. Let's be real. This site, can't say the name or the hypersensitive mods will take down the post, isn't sending their best and brightest. And he's referring to Reddit. Sometimes I can be shocked by how dumb Redditors can be as a whole. I'm with you so far.
Yeah, so far.
I'm with you
So far, yeah.
So far, nothing crazy has been said. I'm rocking with you.
And it's so funny that I got this one. Whenever you read an Am I the Asshole, people always believe the person telling the story. There's no curiosity among the readers, and their advice is always to go nuclear. I've already picked up on some ways writers will lie to the readers to fool them on get to their side. For example, no one ever says snoops. In their stories, it's always the most thin story ever, like, we went to a concert in 2013 and I wanted to check the date, so I went through his emails. Or, I was looking for a photo of my dog.
Not one story have we had where somebody said, let me find the date out by going through all your emails. I don't think we've read one like that.
Or I was looking for a photo of my dog, so I read his DMs. I've actually seen people say, quote, I was feeling insecure, so I snooped, and then they get lit up by Redditors, so naturally people lie.
I get it. So far, they're making sense.
Yeah. There's also no taking the story with a grain of salt or a bit of, I'd like to hear his/her side of the story because this doesn't make sense. Also, the get therapy advice is nauseating.
Fuck.
I knew I didn't like this guy.
Therapy isn't some magic bullet that makes everything better or fixes you. It's something to help you develop coping mechanisms. Not everyone needs therapy for every time they stub their toe. This is such a childish way of looking at a real life problem. Which, I mean therapy,
keep making points, but come on.
Therapy
now.
does so much more than just coping mechanisms. It also allows you to talk through your issues and figure out what exactly you want in life or in this certain situations. You know what I mean? And no, it doesn't have to be for every situation, but we famously don't use it for every single thing. Usually it's
Only when it
communication.
deems to be. Yeah, that's like the free.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah.
$3.99.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need no discount codes for that shit.
The moral of the story is it's better to find friends who have some life experience and have been in a tough position to help you navigate them instead of a bunch of strangers on here. So is this poster okay?
I'll say this. I was borderline ready for him to end it being like, well, anyways, I got to go date my 18-year-old girlfriend. Bye, guy. So just some fucking wild shit like that. I mean,
illegal.
I think, yeah, this guy seems to, I don't know. I think, 50% of what he said is fine.
Yeah.
And then 50% is just, I mean, I kind of was off it as soon as he was like, people never say Snoop. And then I've seen people say Snoop and then they get in trouble. I was out at that point.
Like, so you're
I was out
lying.
on that point. Yeah. So it's kind of like Drake, saying you got your information from clowns. We gave you the information. Drake, what are you talking about, brother? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this poster is, I guess definition is.
Seems like an average Redditor. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
He probably is one of the people he gets mad at.
I agree with that.
I gotta agree. They're making valid points. I mean, some of it is like, oh, it's agree to disagree, but that's what's the beautiful thing about the internet sometimes, like you can say your piece, and if other people don't disagree with this shit you say, you move on with your day. And you could take advice with a grain of salt, but there's some things that you said that I'm like, okay, well, get off your high horse a little bit. But a lot of it too
Yeah.
is, okay, I agree, but it's not going to affect me at the end of the day. You said what you needed to say. We're going to say what we need to say. And we're just going to move on after that.
Yeah, I would say other than his therapy take, like most of his other takes aren't going to harm people in the long run. Like it's just many of the other are these posters okay stories we talk about. So in the end, it's like, does it really matter? No.
Yeah, this person's probably okay.
Yeah, he's fine. It sounds like he needs therapy, maybe.
Yeah.
Ironically, but yeah, or at least to figure out what it does.
I wonder if he just had a bad therapist.
That's possible. That is possible.
Maybe that's why he's like, it doesn't fix shit. I think he could have just had a bad one.
It's a lot of projection. I mean, I will say this I feel like this is sometimes too when we get some shitty comments like about us. It's just like, are you okay? Like, I'm more concerned about you because if you're willing to display this shit on public, there's got to be something like not going on right with your life. So we don't ever take it personally. We just hope you're okay. Unless you're really wishing us harm. And then I'll tell you myself to go fuck yourself.
I think this came up in one of our recent episodes. Someone was like, why are you deleting my comments? And I'm like, I have only ever deleted one comment, I think, and it was wishing death upon us. It's like, besides that, you're pretty free game to say what you want. You know what I mean? As long as you're not wishing death upon us or being like scarily mean to someone else, like
or our guests. If you're mean to our guests, then we're gonna be
will fight you.
Fuck you. Yeah,
we'll say
I will.
Our guests are our friends.
Yeah. Unless you're Stuart, he thrives off that shit. He loved it.
Yeah.
He was like a pig in the mud.
He loves that shit.
He was down in the comments commenting on other people's stuff.
Hell
He was like, fucking fight me.
That's our boy right there.
Oh, fuck. He's funny.
I haven't met him yet, but I'm excited, even though he doesn't think I am.
Yeah.
He thinks I hate him. It's my pipe burst, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, big stretch.
I paid like $700.
Yeah.
I can show you the receipt. Very sad.
Damn. All right. Wikimaniacs, before we close out this special Monday edition, it's special because it's less than, it's me. It's weird.
No.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Sean, you got some Venmos just to read for us. Once again,
I do.
All these Venmos will be going to support Operation Olive Branch and the families that are in Gaza. So please send your donations in and we'll get Sean to read them on the show.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead, Sean.
All right. Let's get right into it. All right. First up, we got Effie, who writes, soon to be Dr. Effie. Sorry,
Dr.
I've been
Effie.
Woo.
Sorry, I've been MIA. Dissertation has been brutal. Happy
Fair
belated
enough.
to all my favorite boys. $7 for each of you.
Wow.
And 10 days until my graduation day.
Woo.
And then I can be a Dr. Rich when I leave that poor student life behind.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Effie.
Let's fucking go,
That's
Effie.
awesome. So it'll be basically when this episode comes out. Pretty close.
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, congrats on being a doctor.
Hell
Fuck yeah, we
yeah.
always knew you could do it.
That's awesome.
Next up, we got Julia, who writes, my sister and I love the pod and listen an absurd amount while crafting. She quilts, and I'm making a mini greenhouse. Oh, that sounds fun.
Wow. That's my dream.
We even held our little brother hostage over FaceTime until 1 a.m. on a school night just to force him to hear about our roach queen, Agtha.
Oh, no. Why did you traumatize your brother?
You had nightmares that day.
My God.
Thank you, John, Josh, and Sean. That is spelled JOUGHN, JOUSHE, and SEAN. Thank you, Julia.
Aw,
Julia sends
Julia.
$5.
What the fuck?
Come on now.
Love that for me. Next, we got Ananda, who writes, I usually don't give money to men, but I just listened to an episode where you guys said that you didn't accept a deal because you stand with unions. You guys are great. Thanks for getting me through my executive dysfunction every day. Ananda sends $2. Thank you.
Hell
Give
yeah,
it to
thank
a
you.
bear next time.
He'll spend
Next
it
up, we
better.
got China, who writes, been a big fan of y'all for a couple of years now. Was hoping you guys would let me send a personal story. Me and my friend are finally in the right headspace to talk about it, and we want your input. By the way, not a bribe. China sends $10. The
Sounds
Discord is a great
works.
place.
but it
Or
works.
if you Venmo and tell us what your Reddit username is, that might help too.
True.
But I got to say, $10, the bribe is working. I'm pretty intrigued to read it.
We're easily bought.
Yeah. Next up, we got Mandy, who writes, for the goats, I'm a YouTube listener. Yes, I'm a rich member.
Whoa.
I submitted a story on the Reddit page. Legally Pill Poppin' is my handle. And it would be so helpful if you guys could read my story on the podcast and share your advice. Love you all. Mandy sends $5. And Wikimaniacs, I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been swiveling in my chair for 30 minutes. I am about to pee myself. I'll be right back.
Jesus Christ.
This will be the longest
Bad-
episode.
Bad internet, having constant breaks. We got to do some sort of like performance plan for my guy.
My episode would
We're
have
not-
been the perfect length.
We're not running in like optimal performance. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like there's a lot of disruption in our business, Sean. I hate that. I hate that I sounded like that. I fucking have to talk like that sometimes and it pisses me
Corporate
off.
speak. Yeah.
I hate it.
We're back. Next up, we have Carolina, who writes, thank you for my cameo, hyping me up for my PhD defense.
Woo!
Your girl passed.
Hell yeah.
We knew it.
That's
we
awesome.
called it. Officially, Dr. Carolina.
Woo.
I loved how John kept saying it during the
Let's
cameo.
go.
I love how
I would rewatch it.
I love how no one else will get that.
That's our little inside joke between
Yes.
the four of us. I would rewatch your episodes when I was feeling stressed over the last 1.5 years, and it helped me so much. So thank you. Dr. Carolina sends
Ooh.
$20.
Ooh, I love
Hell
hearing
yeah.
that all our listeners are rich as fuck and we're a bunch of broke boys.
Bro, all our listeners are richer, smarter, and more successful.
And y'all
than
take
us.
advice from us? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
It might not be advice. It might just be like, look at these three idiots.
These idiots.
That's true. You can make fun of us and,
Yeah.
you know, it's okay.
It's like having a puppy. They're not the smartest, but you like
Yeah.
looking at them.
That's true.
Next up, we got Farrellyn, who writes, we had a little convo, Farrellyn, but I don't know if you want all of that out, so I'll just leave the last part in. But they write, thank you, boys, for always using your platform for good. Farrellyn sends $25. Thank you.
Hell yes.
All going to good causes, Fairlyn.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Next up, we got Michaela, who writes, I don't even like potato salad. Also, Team Patreon. Patreon. I downloaded the Patreon app just for Reddit on Wiki,
Whoa.
and I'm standing by it.
Hey, stand
Michaela
on
sends
business.
22 cents. Standing on business.
baby.
That's
Let's
funny.
go.
If you do listen to just the audio, I think if you have Spotify or something, you can hook it up to that or other
Yeah,
platforms,
you sure
Pocket
can.
Cast or
If
anything.
you want to
like that.
save a little space on your phone.
Yeah, I know. Also, the Patreon app can be pretty janky.
Horrendous.
sometimes. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, we got Ashlyn, who writes, petition to get John's laugh back in the intro. Ashlyn sends $1.
That's a first. My laugh is pretty jarring and high pitched. Why would you want that?
I forget.
I'm sure she's speaking for the people. A quiet minority or majority.
They lost the Civil War, guys. I hate to tell you.
Yeah. Next up, we got Alyssa, who writes, put this towards the cost of Master merch. I would love it if it Master Beta.
Oh,
Because I had
okay.
I had a beta fish and I named him Master.
Yeah.
I would love if the merch included a beta fish.
Master
I will
beta?
order 6 shirts, please. My boyfriend and 5 brothers will get no other birthday gifts until that merch drops. Alyssa sends $30, which is really proving that she's
Jeez.
willing to put her money where her
All
mouth
right,
is.
Janelle, if you could draw 3 beta fishes of all of our faces and the text.
Well, it doesn't have to be our faces. They
No,
could
no,
just
no,
be beta fish. I don't want to be on a master beta.
No, we got to be all in this together, brother.
I almost want just like a beta fish coming out of the shirt with like bubble text saying "Master Beta" around it.
Or just in like a karate outfit with a black belt.
Oh,
That could be a good one.
that's
Who knows?
pretty good.
That would be great.
Well, the wheel is turning. We'll figure it out.
It's slow. It's a slow wheel,
It's
but we've
slow,
got it.
yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah, you should have seen Sean a while ago. He was trying to think of something and like it just popped away.
Immediately left. Insane. I hope that never happens. Next up, we got Claire, who writes, one set for each of you and one to start a petition for Ricky merch.
Ricky?
I believe they're referencing the fly that abuses me. And Claire sent 1 cent for each of us, including Ricky. She sent 4 cents.
Ricky is not
thank
getting
you,
that
Claire.
cent. I promise you
No.
that.
Nope.
Next up, we got Anika, who writes, Teehee, thanks for accompanying me to work every day and lulling me to sleep. Lol. Y'all rock. Anika sends $4.20.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
wrong one.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay, blaze it up.
Hopefully you're not falling asleep on your way to work. That would be
Yeah, don't do
terrible.
that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And then last but not least, we got Skylar, who writes, Reddit on Wiki merch when? P.S. This is for Ricky's health and well-being. P.P.S. Your podcast makes my day better. Please never offer to return my money again. Skylar, it's $10.
Damn.
Thank you,
That was a,
Skylar.
that was a threat at the end there.
That's a threat.
Yeah. All right. I'll never
Fighting
never
words,
offer.
Sean.
Your money will always be ours, Skylar. Thank you. But yes, thank you for all the Venmos, guys. Like we said at the beginning of the episode, all of those will be going to help families in Gaza. And thank you guys for rocking with us. And we're excited to start doing this and to keep doing it. And thanks for being y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better than that, Sean. So with that, we'll close out this Monday episode. What did you think? Let us know down in the comments on YouTube.
Yeah, you almost said it.
I almost said it. Were these people assholes?
almost said it.
assholes.
I didn't change my outro script. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
But let us know what you thought of the stories down in the comments on YouTube, Discord, or on our subreddit. John, give them a call to action.
I don't remember the stories that we did today.
Shit.
Name your favorite, comment your favorite poop shape. Do you like long?
Wow. Okay.
Do you like bursts? Do you like just
Swirl.
liquid?
Wait.
Like
I
a
gotta.
Do you
nice-
like a swirl?
I got a much less
Do
graphic.
you like
one.
corn on the
I
cob?
got a much less graphic one.
Nope, we got it. We'll see you guys.
Let us know the worst interview you've ever had down in the comments below.
Oh, that's a
Everyone's
good
got
one.
a story.
Oh.
Everyone's got a story.
Yes.
But if you don't, again, leave your favorite poop shape.
That's the
Corn
backup.
on the
I'll leave
cob.
that, yeah. If you want to hear some uplifting stories on our Patreon, go to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network. You can unlock those stories as well as stories every Monday or Friday. You can also do so on our YouTube members page. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe there. Thank you, Sean and John.
Macaroni in the pot, if you want to find out what that's
Say hello to
On
my
the
little
Patreon.
friend. Is that story?
Thank you, Sean and John, for coming on and giving your takes. Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.
about.